What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. Leaving out the tattoo parlor. We got a couple more tattoos. But in today's episode, guys, we just got off the phone with Lil Durk. He said he liked how we promoted G Herbo when he came into the city and did the show. So he trying to bring OTF to LA. So we got to go pull up to one of his spots he got in LA, guys. And you know what I'm saying? He wants us to manage one of his artists. So hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. Like, share, comment, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know them links in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. So we finna go pull up on Durk. Say he in the studio at one of his spots in LA, guys. And I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, we got this opportunity. You know, my girl, she got the little thing putting the shows together and stuff like that. And now we finna be managing artists. We're gonna be making a whole lot of money. So we got a lot of stuff to do with this artist to get him together. Durk gonna leave him out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? Let us turn him into a superstar. Y'all already know. And the artist's name is Chucky Wackham. He got a song in Chicago that's buzzing right now called My World. And he want us, you know what I'm saying, to put that song out there. Get him, you know, set him up a video shoot, photo shoot and stuff like that, you know, put him on the radio, and we're gonna generate some good money back. So we're gonna be checking out a studio in this episode too, guys, and y'all let me know how much we should you know what I'm saying, drop on the studio for gang. We're gonna sign him for probably like 100K, I guess. We'll give him 100 racks. We're gonna get him a car, cause he gonna need a car to get around the city and stuff like that. So we're gonna take him down to the dealership. We're gonna get gang all the way right. But he better, you know what I'm saying, that album better be fire. He better regenerate this money that we finna put into him. That's all, you know, them record companies to be doing. They be investing in you. And then when you drop that album, you already know they want that money back. They want it back, guys. So hopefully y'all enjoying y'all day too, guys. It's just a blessing, you know, to pull up on Lil Durk. We had G Herbo to come to the city. And you know, that was a blessing. We made a lot of money off that. We made $300,000 off this show. Even though we invested, you know, a lot into the show, we still recouped our money back and got a little bit more. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this the case with gang. But we're gonna get everything set up for him. You know, this is where we're gonna make a lot of money. I know we got a lot of businesses and stuff like that in the city, but this right here gonna get us in the game. We're gonna start our own little record label, but for right now, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get down with OTF. It's gonna be called OTF LA. And I think we're gonna be Durk gonna be giving us our chain and stuff like that today. So that's why we pulling up on him, and we're gonna take this artist with us. He gonna be staying at this crib out here that Durk got the studio at. This gonna be the spot that he gonna be living there. You know, we ain't gotta worry about no roof over his head or nothing like that. He already got a spot. We just gotta get him a whip, you know what I'm saying? Get him up to par and stuff like that. He gonna be moving through LA, so you know he gonna need our protection. That's where we come in. So Durk just decided, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bring OTF to LA, and we all gonna make some money. We all gonna make a lot of money, and you know we gonna get Durk on some features. We're gonna even set up a show for Durk and stuff like that too. So that's coming soon. But we finna pull up on gang at his little mansion out here in the city. I ain't even know gang had a spot out here. But we finna see it. He said he got like a little party going on out there. So we gonna go see what's up with the party. Chop it up with him, do a little paperwork. You know, we're gonna sign a little paperwork, cause he's signing us to OTF. And we're gonna be managing this artist fund. We ain't looking for no money right now. You know, we can wait on that. We can wait on the bread. We'll just wait till gang CD to drop with his album, whatever he finna put out, mixtape album. But we're gonna push this one song for now. We're gonna push that My World for now, and you know what I'm saying, try to get him a little buzz out here in LA. He already buzzing in Chirac, but this the spot right here, guys. They say they posted up in the studio. You know, working on a couple tracks, but My World is the one the gang want me to push. So let's pop out. He got a nice little spot over here, I ain't gonna lie. This spot decent. We finna go pick up this chain, you know. He say he got a little couple people over. They just chilling and shit. They up in the studio. So let's go see. Okay, I'm fucking with the crib. I'm fucking with it. So Dirt got the nice spot out here in LA. I'm just gonna look around. He told me to look around a little bit. Okay, I'm fucking with this pool right here. This pool busting. Okay. See him got the little in-house pool. Do gang got an outside pool too? Look like he got an outside pool too. No Dirt getting to that money. But this spot, we ain't gonna do no full tour of the crib or nothing like that. I don't wanna be all over gang crib. But he got the spot jumping out here. I like this right here. And he got the little yacht out there. Okay, I see you, bro. We see who get money. So this gonna be a good decision to sign with Lil Dirt. I ain't gonna lie, gonna be a real good decision. This gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a blessing right here. We can make a lot of money. We really ain't even gotta worry about our businesses no more. We fucking with Dirt, but we still gonna have our little shit going too. But he got a nice little party going on over here. Everybody just chilling in the pool. They up there in the studio, you know, working. You gotta work. If you wanna get on in this rap shit, you gotta work hard. With this YouTube shit too, you gotta work hard. Oh yeah, they chilling out here. They chilling. So let's go in here and chop it up with Dirt and them. We gotta sign this paperwork, get that chain, and then we're gonna take that boy Chuck It Whackem. We're gonna take him down to the dealership, get him a car, and then we're gonna take him to the studio. The studio that we're gonna take him to is where we're gonna be doing the work at, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rent out the studio for a little while, you know. We ain't buying the studio or nothing, which it probably would be better to buy the studio and whatnot, but we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna rent it out. We could use this studio, but you know, Dirt gonna be out of town. His producers and shit gonna be gone, so we really could hire a producer, but we got a producer over there at the studio that we're gonna be checking out. And this Whackem right here, Chuck It Whackem, and that boy Lil Dirt. But we finna chop it up a little bit, guys, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, do this little paperwork. Let me go and drop gang this little money. We're gonna sign him for 100 racks. You know, we gotta have a little money out here while he in the city. Can't be out here living off us. Coming to us whenever he needs some money. So we're gonna give him, you know what I'm saying, a little advance on this. So let's go and drop this little advance. That's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Drop that to gang, he good to go. We got that bread. So we finna go and chop it up, get our chain, do this paperwork, and we good. As y'all can see, we officially OTF LA. We got the chain. Now we finna go and take Chuck It down here to the dealership, you know what I'm saying, and get gang right. Okay, so we waiting on gang to get in. We finna go down to the dealership. We're gonna find gang something nice at the dealership. Probably something luxury, you know what I'm saying, he can use in the video, his first video and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing all that, you know what I'm saying, setting up the video shoot, setting up photo shoots for the cover art, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. We're gonna get gang right out here. We're gonna invest some money into him, but y'all know when that album drop, we're gonna get that money back. We got to get it back. That's just really what you know what I'm saying, record labels do. They invest money into you, and then when that album drop, they finna get their bread first. He gonna have to pay me for the studio time, all that. But shout out to Dirt though, you know what I'm saying? Dirt threw me an alley hoop right here. Little artist, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get hot out here in LA. He brought him to me to manage. We gonna get gang all the way right. You know, we got the M's on us. We ain't got nothing else to do. Only thing we be doing, you know what I'm saying, checking on our businesses, our drug dealers and stuff like that. So this right here gonna give us a little bit more work to do. A little bit more, you know what I'm saying, money to spend and stuff like that. We're gonna put it into them. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we get some more artists. Really trying to start our own record label. We under OTF right now, but that's still good. We still gonna be generating a little money. We really, Dirt tried to give us a little money, you know what I'm saying, for doing this. We told him, you know what I'm saying, we'll wait later on, you know, once gang album drop and we see how it do and stuff like that, then, you know, drop me that little extra bread then. It's just like we saving it or something like that. Like, just say like Dirt, the bank account or something. We just letting that money sit in the bank. But we gonna get gang right though. We gonna show him how to, you know what I'm saying, promote his music, advertise it and stuff like that, how to set up video shoots. We're gonna have nice cars, and even if we gotta use some of our cars for the video shoots, we're gonna be all good, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get gang all the way right. Superstar status. Superstar status. And Dirk done already put in the order for his chain and stuff. We're gonna have to go pick it up. Big OTF out here, you know what I'm saying? We big OTF now. We good though, you know what I'm saying? We finna make a lot of things shake for gang. We gonna have gang right, you know what I'm saying? Right, super right. So yeah, we finna pull up to the dealership. I'm gonna go check out and see what they got in the dealership. We gonna get him some, you know, video shoot worthy, something like that. He can drive it around every day, you know, in the city. He gonna need transportation. Ain't no sense of renting a car out or nothing like that, and you know, that'll defeat the purpose. You know, you gotta fake it sometimes till you make it. So gang ain't got no money right now. Little YouTube views he be getting and stuff, really ain't adding, and you know, really ain't getting no paper off that. But this is where he finna get the real money right here. But he got paper on him, 100,000. But we gonna take care of everything else, you know, like his cars for the videos, hiring the models and stuff for the videos. We're gonna take care of everything. And you know, we're gonna get that money back. As soon as that album drop, them sales come in, we got our hand out, cause we paying for everything. And we just gonna keep doing it like that. You know, we might sign a couple more artists from the city too. You never know. See if Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, take a little talent to him. Y'all know Lil Durk, he got the power to sign artists. So we might find a couple little hot rappers in LA and, you know what I'm saying, put them boys on. That'll be extra revenue for us, a little bit more money in our pocket. But we finna take this serious. Our girl got the little business bringing the rappers in town. Y'all know the show was a success with G Herbo, so that's what got Dirk attention. He said, you know, we seem like a real good businessman and stuff like that. But we'll let our girl handle the models, and we just handle the video shoots and the photo shoots, the album release parties and stuff like that. We're gonna handle all that. We'll take care of that part, and hopefully that money generate back in. We still gonna be, you know what I'm saying, running our little business where we bring the rappers in town to do the shows and whatnot. We still gonna have that going. We might retire. We might just gonna shut down all our little businesses. I'm gonna keep the clubs though. I'm gonna keep the clubs, but I don't know. We might just gonna keep them business. And I went on hired somebody to take care of Facebook for us, so we won't have to, you know what I'm saying, be doing all that extra stuff with Facebook. So we got somebody else taking care of that. So that's why y'all don't see if that stuff popping up on the screen. We just paying them a nice little fee, and we just collect our money. I show y'all how much we making off Facebook and stuff like that. All our businesses. I ain't gonna hit you, bro. I am not gonna hit you. But we at the dealership right now, guys. Y'all know we gotta have our artists straight. We gotta have our artists super straight. So I'm gonna let y'all see how much we making off all our businesses right now. And I think Facebook we making like 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. We making 77,000, I believe, off everything, if I'm not mistaken. It might not be that much though, but we making some good money. Bro, don't hit my shit, man. You gonna let gang see you get snatched up out of there. So we going in the dealership. Let me see what I want to get Brody. We gonna snatch us something. Snatch up a little something. Get gang right. These cars really should be free for us, but we still gotta buy them. We generate money from here though, but I like this Benz though. That'll be a decent little car for a video shoot. But let's see what else. That Monte Carlo looking good. But y'all know gang from the rack. He from Chirac. He probably wants something, you know what I'm saying, little something luxury, supercar or something. We're gonna back up out of it. Let me see what else they got. What's this right here? Okay, them bikes. We go to supercars. Let's see what they got up in here. Something that'll, you know what I'm saying, go good in a video shoot. Up the image a little bit. You know, them rappers gotta uphold the image. They gotta look like they got the jewelry. They gotta look like they got the cars, all the cars and stuff like that. Sometimes a lot of that stuff be rented. But we gonna go on and, you know what I'm saying, get Gang his first whip. Think Gang a youngin' out here. We gonna show him the ropes to this business. We ain't just gonna be the type that keep all the sauce to ourselves. We gonna show them how the business part go. They really ain't got nothing right there. Let me see what they got in muscle. Y'all know these youngins, they like them Hellcats and them track hawks and stuff. I don't think we got none of them in the dealership. We might just go with that Benz for Gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we might hit them out with that Benz. That right there hard. I like that. Yeah, we gonna go with the Benz, I guess. We'll get Gang that Benz. That Benz look good. It ain't nothing but 7,500 for it. So we'll go on and grab that. And we got that Benz thing for Gang. Gang gonna be riding out here looking good, you know what I'm saying? A little starter vehicle or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. Let's check out the insides of it though. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Nice little Benz for him and his friends. All right, so now we finna go pull up to the studio. This is the studio that we gonna be renting out. We're gonna do his full album. We got a nice little, you know, producer over here that's gonna get the job done, you know what I'm saying? Keep that Chirac feel to the music. We ain't gonna switch him up to no West Coast style or nothing like that. We just gonna keep going with, you know, what's working for him right now, and that's that drill music. So we're gonna keep that going. We got a producer who can mold a nice little sound around them and stuff like that. That's basically, you know, why Lil Durk chose us to manage Gang right here. You know, we can mold that sound a little bit more. And you know, Durk really ain't got time to be fucking with no artists right now, so that's why he brought Gang to LA, you know, and brought that OTF LA, just so, you know, we can manage him while Durk on tour and stuff like that. We can take care of him, make sure he good, make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything, he doing everything he supposed to do and stuff like that. But this the studio over here, guys, and this is where we gonna make hits at, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna make a lot of hits over here. But you know what I'm saying, we gotta make sure this producer paid good too. So we're gonna go and drop him a bag to go on and do Gang whole album. Let me see where I wanna park. I guess we can park right here. Yeah, we're gonna bag it up right here. So Gang got him a nice little Benz. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have Gang fresh out here. But this is the stew right here. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. I don't know what they got going on. I think he said he got some people in here he working with. We got the receptionist right here at the front door. Got security out there, you know, in case somebody come out here playing or something like that. You know, these rappers be having beef IRL. Somebody might get the drop on them and want to pull up to their location or something like that. And that's why we got security out there. But we at the studio, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna let Gang rest it up a couple days, but he finna have to get in this studio and put in some work. I think he said he got some people in here or whatnot. Yeah, some people in here doing their thing, you know what I'm saying. Trying to get their shit finished or whatnot. But this the studio right here. That boy got everything you need to drop a hit record, you know what I'm saying. But it ain't about the equipment. It's about who using the equipment. They know what they doing, but he went to school for this. So, you know what I'm saying, everything gonna be good. But I see they turned up in here. They turned up. They super turned. I'm gonna walk in the booth and see what they got going on back here. Okay, I see y'all boys. I see y'all boys. So yeah, guys, behind the scenes, we're gonna go on and we just earned our little money from Global, 24,000. That's what's up. We ain't done nothing, you know what I'm saying, and making some money. So we got the stew set up. Let me go on and I'm gonna drop Gang a bag. I'm gonna drop him a little something, you know what I'm saying. Go on, get Gang started. We're gonna drop him 50 racks. We'll drop him 50. Yeah, we'll drop 50. It might not take that much to, you know what I'm saying, produce an album, but you know, it take time to do that. So we just gonna get Gang right. If we have anything left over, you know, we can go and throw the rest of that money into the next album or mixtape or whatever my boy Chucky gonna do. But this the studio right here, guys. Y'all let me know how much we should rent the studio. Well, we already done rented it out. We just dropped him the little money. He gonna produce, but we still gotta drop a bag to rent it out, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's not his studio. But gang over here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take him back up here to the spot, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. You know, we drop him off, and we're gonna call up some people behind the scenes and stuff like that, just so we can go and get this video set up, find us a location and stuff like that, get gang right, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have a nice little location for this video shoot. So yeah, we're gonna have to go pick up gang chain too when it come in. So we really like gang bodyguard / manager out here. That's really why Dirk chose us. You know, we run the city a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying we just the top dog out here, but y'all know we got connects out here. We well connected out here in these streets. So gang gonna try to move around. He gonna have like a top dog that's protecting them out here. And we investing money in them. We just dropped, you know what I'm saying, a little money at the dealership. It wasn't much. You know, we get a discount over there. That's why we only paid $7,500 for this. We get a nice little discount. But we're gonna make sure, as long as gang working hard, you know, the cars and stuff gonna come. Right now, this just a little taster, you know, what we can do for him. But once that album drop, you know, the sales come in. If he sell good, we're gonna take him to the dealership and, you know what I'm saying, get him like a nice little Lambo or, you know, whatever, however much his album bring. We're gonna, you know, make sure gang good, just to keep him satisfied and stuff like that. Just to keep him, you know, under our management. We don't need him moving around on us. We need him to stay with us. And I don't know what I want to call my little management company right now, but we under OTF. But we gonna try to do our own little management thing, Franklin Management or something like that. And we also gonna try to get into, you know what I'm saying, buying our own studio. So we gonna work toward that, and then, you know, we can do our own little thing. We won't have to be under OTF no more. But we under OTF right now. I mean, that ain't a bad thing, but y'all know all the smoke OTF got, that we inherited that beef when we decided to get, you know, signed with Dirk and stuff like that. But I ain't even tripping, you know what I'm saying? That's how we came up in the streets, off beef. We came up off going to war with people, and, you know, that's the way we got to the top, going to war with people. But, you know, OTF, them boys, Dirk got money, so he can get stuff done real fast. And I'm trying to be part of the movement. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why we went on, got down. We trying to be part of that movement. But we're gonna drop bro back off over here in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna start trying to get that song out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, go take it to the radio station. We shoot them a little video out here, you know. That's gonna give them more exposure with the video and whatnot. And we're just gonna build, you know what I'm saying, build gang up. Build them a nice little fan base out here. So he has some fans out there in Chicago. He has some fans in LA. And I don't know where else, you know, gang probably doing shows and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna be setting up shows, all that. You know, we got the clubs, so we can set up shows there. Even though, you know, I don't like the way my club's set up. We ain't got no stage or nothing in there, so we might have to rent out some venues for him to do shows. I'm gonna have to go check in my club though, see if we got a stage. If we got a stage in there, then we all good to go. We ain't got to rent out no venue. That'll be extra money. But if we do it at our club, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna generate a lot of money from there. So we might do the first show at the club just to see how it go. Just see, you know what I'm saying, if we recoup some of our money back. We might recoup our money back, what we done spent on gang. We really ain't spent nothing though. Just $100,000, then we got this car. So we really ain't spent nothing. Not yet, but we still gotta pay for the video shoots and all that. So it's finna be a lot of money spent, but I guarantee y'all, gang, there's gonna be a lot of money made too. And we still ain't collected our little money from Dirk. But I think we might just go on in there and grab that. We might well just go and grab that right now, you know what I'm saying? Might as well. Alright, so we gonna bag this in here. We got Gang, his nice little whip. So Gang good, you know what I'm saying? He got him a car. We'll call up our shouter to come pick us up. It's getting dark out here, so we finna have to call her in a minute. Come pick us up. We just had to handle this little business today. That's it. We handled that. I'm gonna go and grab this little bread from my boy Dirk. We're gonna try to get an M, you know what I'm saying? A million. So let's go and chop it up with him. So Gang decided, you know what I'm saying? He'll give us an M, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure Chuck is straight. So yeah, we got an M. Let me see how much money we sitting on right now. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.